Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the Indian Crypto Boy channel. It's been a while, trying to be more consistent, but yeah, let's just see how it goes. Anyway, so today I have a very special video for you. And if you've been involved in the blockchain and the NFT space recently, I think I can help you learn something new today. So stick around. So basically the entire topic for my video today is how you can trade NFTs. Now some questions that might be popping into your head are, what are NFTs maybe? How do you trade NFTs? And are they even profitable? Is there risk? Is it going to make me lose half my portfolio? I will answer all those questions. Let's just get right into it. So let's get right into it. What are NFTs? So NFTs stand for non-fungible tokens. I have explained what NFTs are in another video, which you can find up here or here somewhere. So click on that if you need to know in detail what NFTs are and how you can get into the depth of it. But basically, in short, let me just explain to you. NFTs are non-fungible tokens, and non-fungible means something that cannot be interchanged and it's completely unique. Let me give you an example. Consider a painting of Pablo Picasso. Okay. Now you have the original painting of Pablo Picasso. People can make 100,000 duplicates of it, but will it be worth as much as the original? No. Because there is just one of the original. It is unique and you cannot interchange it for anything. So NFTs are basically paintings in the digital world. So I mean, they don't have to be paintings like images, just images. They can be anything. They can be an audio file, they can be a video file, they can be movies, they can be songs, anything that can be stored digitally at all. And with the help of a blockchain, these songs, videos, these any kind of digital assets are given ownership. Now, ownership is one of the main reasons why people pay for an NFT. Now, if NFTs are still confusing to you, please just watch the other video I put up earlier. That will really clear all your doubts. But if you got a gist of what NFTs are, you already know what NFTs are. Let's get right into why people want to buy NFTs. So let me tell you that with an example. So you see people buying Gucci, Louis Vuitton, and all these expensive brands, right? So why do they buy those brands? Why do they buy goods from those brands at all? Even though you can find 10x cheaper brands that are way better than those brands, it's because of one thing: social status. Now NFTs carry a lot of social status in the digital world. You go on Twitter, you can see KSI having a profile picture of his own NFT. You can see some YouTube celebrities having NFT pictures. Now this elevates their social status on the digital world. So that is what an NFT brings to the table. Another reason that people end up buying NFTs is because NFTs are a valuable asset right now. You can buy them and you can trade them and you can be more profitable with those NFTs. So that is one major selling point to why people buy NFTs in the first place. Now before we get into trading, you need to know which blockchains you can actually trade NFTs on. So like I mentioned earlier, blockchains basically make NFTs tradable, buyable, sellable, creatable, technically, because they can record ownership on the entire chain. My introduction to blockchain video should explain the basics of blockchain. So there are three major blockchains right now that support NFTs in a very popular fashion. Number one is Ethereum. Ethereum is by far the most popular platform to trade NFTs. But the problem with Ethereum is that there are insanely high fees. I mean, for one transaction, you might have to pay $50, $60. You don't want that. That's too high. The second really popular one is Solana. Solana is getting a lot of traction for the last couple months. The price actually flew by 100x, I think, recently. So that's pretty impressive. And finally, the next up and coming one is Binance Smart Chain. There are a lot of projects on Binance Smart Chain that you can trade NFTs on. So yeah, you need to pick one and then trade NFTs on that platform. So yeah, that's an introduction to what kind of blockchains you can actually trade NFTs on. So let's get into trading of NFTs. Let's get right into the topic of the video. So yeah, there's actually a process to which how an NFT is traded. Just to make it simpler for you, I'll explain it in 4 steps. Number one is an NFT collection is dropped. It's just like how, say, a brand like Gucci drops a new collection of clothes, something like that. Second is the NFT is minted or bought. The third is basically owning the NFT, the process of ownership. And fourth is selling and trading the NFT. I must be a little bit confused. Collection, minting, what are these terms? It's a little hard to explain just by words. So let me just demonstrate the entire process of what is happening and how you can do everything. So let's get right into the demonstration. Yeah.
Okay.
So there are many platforms to actually trade NFTs on, but by far the most popular one out of all of them is OpenSea. It's called OpenSea.io, as you can see here. And the thing about NFTs is basically in regular crypto market, what we do is we buy some currency, and when we press sell, someone can immediately buy it because every currency is similar, it's the same. But for NFTs, everything is unique, right? So just like paintings in real life, you will have to figure out some way to sell your NFT. So there's no immediate sellers that are available, but you need to find some people who are willing to buy that NFT. So in OpenSea, anybody can upload their own NFTs, and even me, I can just go and upload and expect people to buy it. But most people will just not buy it because it's not well verified. You don't know if people rebuy it again for a profit or something. So what you need to do when you go to NFT, this is the NFT marketplace. You need to basically go to explore, and you will see a list of all the current NFTs that are available. So there's something called verified here, just like how there's verified on Twitter and stuff like that. So when it's by verified creators, usually the selling power of the NFT is usually more people are actually buying that NFT, and there is some kind of demand for it. So what you need to do, for what people actually do for trading NFTs, I am not going to do this because it's too expensive, even a single NFT. So what people usually do is they see what's recently listed. Okay. Yeah, so once that loads, they find a recently listed verified project. Let me just see if there is a verified project somewhere here. All right, you see something called Crypto Fighters here. It's a verified collection. So collection, like I mentioned, basically it's just a creator releasing his own set of NFTs, so set of paintings or something like that. So this is a verified collection of I don't know what these are, but okay, people actually buy these. Interesting. So yeah, so this is a verified collection. What you need to do is when you find something that's there, you just go to their site, paid site, and yeah. So straight out, you'll notice something called the floor price. The floor price, in simple terms, is the cost of the, it's the cheapest NFT that's available by the creator. So right now the floor price is 0.11. That means the cheapest is 0.11. So what people do here, which is actually pretty smart, what they do here is sometimes they buy the cheapest one, okay? And if there's a difference between the cheapest one and the next one, uh, you can basically sell your cheapest one which you just bought at a price that is still lower than the next one, but higher than the price you bought it at. Okay, let me give you an example. So you see crypto fighters here, right? So imagine if the price was for crypto fighters, imagine if it was 0.5, sorry, 0.05. Okay, so that's significantly lower than the second one, right? So you buy it at 0.05 and then you sell it for 0.1 maybe. Okay, and it's still the lowest in the collection. So someone else might be willing to buy the lowest, and then they might be willing to trade on it because it's the cheapest here. So that entire term is called flipping. How much profit are you making? You're making a profit of 0.05. So that's how people trade NFTs. Now you need to find NFTs that are completely full in demand, and you should always do your own research. So yeah, the major selling point of these kind of NFT collections is each and every single NFT here you see here, they're completely different. Okay, if you see this monster looking guy, he has a wooden stick. Now this guy has an axe. Now this guy has some different color background. So everything is completely different. And if you see expensive ones which keep on increasing, you'll see that there are more rarer cosmetics that's been worn by this weird looking monster. So that's how they usually determine the price of the NFT. So yeah, that's basically how they usually trade NFTs. I hope you got like a gentle gist of an idea. uh, yeah, so now your next question might be, how do I get my hands on these NFTs before they're listed on the market? How do you want to be the first one to get to the NFT? It's completely possible. I mean, it's not just creators just publishing and then instantly people buying on the market. So basically, I mentioned before this term called minting, right? So minting is basically you are creating the NFT in the blockchain. You are paying some certain amount of fees, and you're bringing the NFT to life, and it's basically yours after you mint it. So usually projects, what they do is they create their own NFTs around say 10,000, 12,000, all unique ones, and they will host an open sale, like the first sale of a product. So just like how in the stock market you have the initial IPO, initial public offering, and in the crypto market, initial coin offering. Just like that, in the NFT market, you have the initial offering of the NFTs themselves. The process is called minting. So let me just show you an example. I don't know what this ad is. Okay, let me show you an example. I found a project called Crypto Martians Club. Okay, so this is an NFT project. The creators are Crypto Martians, I guess. Yeah, so in Crypto Martian site, what they say is there is an NFT mint which is going to happen on October 29th. So when I press this mint on October 29th for this much amount of price, basically they'll ask you for a certain amount because you'll be selling it in the market later. Right? It might be worth more or less than the minting amount. So you need to do your research properly. So they have their Twitter, Discord rates and everything. You need to check all of these out before you're investing in an NFT. It's a little bit risky, but if you're doing it right, then just go with your gut. So basically enter their Twitter, enter their Discord, get their trades and everything, and basically determine if they are worth this amount you'll be paying, which is 0.25 sol right now is I think $150 per sol. So yeah, it's pretty expensive for what you're paying. So on October 29th, everybody will be like, people who are aware of this NFT will be ready to click on the mint button because they have only limited NFTs to give, right? See, this is their basically info about the NFTs, what's unique. Some people have hardware, some people have species, some people have class types. So yeah, this is their website and they have to sell it to you, right? Because so they need to make a good website. So when you press the NFT mint button, and if you're one of the lucky people who actually succeeded on the transaction, you basically get the NFT. Now you can do with that NFT whatever you like. You can sell it on the market, you can keep it for a long term, whatever you want. So buy it and sell it, and that's how you make a profit, because the minting price will be significantly cheaper than the price that's usually listed on the market. I mean, that's for good projects, right? So if you're lucky and you get in through this, you will make a tremendous amount of profit. Let me give you an example of what happened to me last week. So I am a big follower of Pancake Swap. You guys should have seen the last video about the interest and all that. So they launched their own NFT market, and naturally I was very interested in it, and I thought, okay, maybe let me get my hands on this Pancake Swap NFT collection. Okay, so they had this minting session where at around 12:30 in the afternoon they open the minting, and if you're lucky you get one of those, and the minting cost was $300. Okay, so one NFT to get, it was $300 from the Pancake Swap official sellers. Okay, and when I clicked on mint button, well, it was instantly sold. There were only 10,000 unique ones, like you can see here, 10,000. So there are only 10,000, so it instantly got sold. But that's not the point here. I didn't get any, so $300 for one. And now you see the minimum price that's being sold right now. The minimum price is 3.749 BNB, which is around $1,800. So you see the difference, $1,500 of profit if you find the right collection. So yeah, if you get your hands on one of these NFTs, you're just a rich man in a second. So minting, look out for those projects, do your research and see if people will be willing to buy it from you later on, etc. So that's how the entire NFT trading process works technically. I hope you understood a little bit of it. Yeah, so like I said, NFT trading comes with a lot of risk. I mean, you don't know for sure if there is someone else out there willing to buy the NFT that you just bought. So that brings a lot of risk on the table. So it's not like cryptocurrency, right, where everybody has the same coin and someone is there to buy the coin from you. There's a lot of liquidity there, but here there is not much liquidity because you're trading to individuals. So that's the hard part of NFTs, but otherwise I think it's a pretty cool concept. I mean, it's if you're getting profit, then great job. I mean, I'm not that confident to put my money into that yet, but maybe one day when the market is huge enough, I might. So yeah, I hope you'll learn something new. I will try to make videos a regular thing now. So yeah, see you all in the next one. Bye bye.